Hey guys, how's it going? Anyway, I thought I would actually do today like a bit of a tutorial or like a hack that I just learned when mask making. And some of you probably already know about it, but I thought I'd just go ahead and show it off. So I'm getting ready to work on this guy right here. Got it at the Dollar Tree, Halloween time, you know, and I really like it because it is extremely close to a Jason Voorhees replica mask. Like, the holes are not exactly placed perfectly, but they're so close. There's only like 7 holes that need to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now see, there's this grate here. That's all fine and dandy, but I need to seal it up. Now, back in the old school days, I would just take tape it up, and then do the holes that way. And then I've also tried doing epoxy and other stuff. It's really messy, sometimes really expensive to do that. But I found out something that I saw. I think I saw it on Toy Polloi first. And I actually tried it on another mask that I've done for my stream, which was this guy. And it had 2 nostrils originally. Let's bring that up. So I originally had these 2 nostrils in this whole deal. And I needed to cover it up, so I did. And you can kind of still see traces. This one you can see real bad, but this one not so much. Or down here, it's nicely covered up. And I did it using this, and I'm going to show you right now how I did it. Basically, when those 2 get combined, they pretty much make almost like a plastic in itself. So first thing I'm going to do is remove these. I don't know, when I haven't started making stuff yet, I always leave the tags on for some reason. I don't know, it's some weird idea. And then the next thing I'm going to do is get some sandpaper. This is 80 grit. I'm going to sand over the area that I'm going to be trying to seal up. Get nice and sanded. I'm even going to sand the back. There we go. Right, so that's done. I'll even do a little bit on the insides. I'm going to turn that part off. Alright, so there's that. Next, I'm going to get some tape. Just about any tape will do, so long as it does create a seal. Right here I have some packaging tape. Lay that over in the back. Actually, a better idea. Lay it over the front. Make sure it seals. So that's been laid over the front, hopefully creating a decent enough seal on this mask. Let me shed some light on this. Oop, it's a little better. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay some of this super glue down into the slot first, and then I'm going to sprinkle in some baking soda. So let's see. There we go. Laid in this layer of super glue. And now I take some baking soda. Just a little pinch of it. I have it in a separate container too. I should be wearing gloves while I do this. I don't think too far ahead though, unfortunately. So there we go with that one. I'm gonna go ahead and lay some more in on this slot right here. I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep doing this in here, and here, and here, and here. Then I'll sprinkle this just all over. Make sure it's nice and covered. I'm going to let it sit for a second. Okay, when I believe that it's been enough, I will just pour it back into here. There's still a little bit of excess, but what I'll do is I'll lay in some more drops of glue just to that sit for a second. I'll take some of this. Just really good. Make sure you have a very well ventilated area when doing this. Let me check the other side. I don't think there was much bleeding in the other side. So, do the reverse of it, and now it's actually very, very warm. Just slowly peel this part off, and you'll see that even though you can still see the slots right now, it is pretty much sealed. Just in case, I might just do a little bit on this side if there's any stickiness going on. If you have a light brush, or if I have one right here, you have just a light throwaway brush. You just do a little bit of, spread it around. Whatever needs to be grabbed gets grabbed. So there we go. We got that part nice and sealed, I believe. So you can even take a little bit of the sandpaper too. It's pretty level. It's pretty even. If you want it, you can do something like this with a throwaway brush. Do a couple drips on the outside. There's a couple of little spots that I saw. I could probably take those drips, dip the brush back into the powder, and just kind of seal it up a little more. See, look at that piece right there that was on the brush. It's hard, like a very hard plastic. Very nice. I'll just go back over. Some more. I'm very happy with that. All right, and because of that, and all we got to do now is mark the spots where we wanted to do the holes. Okay, I got this little just hot iron, and it's almost the exact same roundness of this, so I'm just going to use this to poke through the regular plastic pieces. Just do the regular plastic pieces first. And now what we've been waiting for right here, these guys. Go slowly, because if you try to push too hard, you could knock it loose. Potentially knock out the entire piece. All right. And the last piece. There you go. We have all those now drilled out, or cut out, whatever you want to say. Let that cool down. And see, it's been completely through. Melted it right through. And those are just the little extra pieces that'll just basically get picked right off. And you just take your finger down. Because even though it's still melted to the plastic, it's not on hard enough that, you see, it's the exact same right there. Just Picks right off. Need a little bit of a hangy right there, so use the X-Acto blade, just carve that off real quick. Very nicely done. Let's go ahead and clean the rest of this. So we got these holes up here too. So we can do that up there as well. Get this ready. Maybe we'll be able to do it without putting tape on the back end. Look at this. Using that to seal it real quick. Do the same over here on this one. Take that, pull this up. Yeah. There we go. Grab this. Nope, I just pulled it off. So I got a little too hard with it. That one seems to be better. Oh, that's fine. But that's gonna have some damage to it anyway. The real test now, I have it around me, is to paint it real quick, and I have this almond that I bought because I'm painting 2 skeletons to finish off our Halloween decorations outside. So we just nice. There we go. So it's sealed off. I'm going to be doing some weathering to it and whatnot. So a little darker accents down there will probably cover all that right up. You won't even be able to see it. But yeah, so there you go with that. I just want to use some of this yellow real quick. Say yellow ochre. So right there. And put the lid back on. I got this brush that I actually just hit with a heat gun, so it's just kind of mangled. Dipped in this dirty water right here that I've been using to clean some of the brushes off with. Put that on there. Then we'll grab a paper towel, dip it in the water for a minute. All nice and some more into the paint. Use a little more yellow. Is actually my favorite yellow for staining a Jason hat. Yellow ochre. I think it's not ochre like the vegetable though. Maybe it's ochre. I'm probably saying it absolutely wrong. But I know how it's spelled, so when I go to get more, I know what to type up. So the stain's going pretty well. We got a little bit more. Give it a good rub. All right, so that's with the yellow ochre. Now I'll use a little bit of brown. I have it. I know I have it because it's back here. So I'm gonna do some of this to it. All right. I have that. Perfect. I think. Yeah, let me use this. I made this in a different project. This head out of tape, basically. So I'm gonna readjust. Here we go. Take this brush and just start hitting some areas. Over here too. So, yeah, just brush down the edge. Put some over here. All right. Very nice. Okay, so now I'll move on to some black. I'm going really tight on the eyes for this one. It's almost like I'm wiping it on and back off at the same time. Just have it come down a little bit off each hole. Let them know how that's where the gunk is. Very nice. I love that. I love that look a lot. Just add a couple more spots here and there. I like that a lot. Now what I'm going to do after that is, we need the chevron on here. So, I was originally going to put the chevron on first, and then I was like, oh, let's do some of this weathering first, and then I'll work on the chevron. And the chevron's going to be simple. I'm just going to use a marker for it. And since it is more of a custom piece, nothing too grandiose here. Maybe a kind of faded on that side because I'm also going to go back over it again with some dirt and muck and whatnot. Not only that, if you look, the brush will actually scratch some of it off, which is what I want. There we go. I believe maybe I'll do a couple scratches just for fun. Just for funsies. Scratch a couple spots off here and there. So that when you can kind of see underneath the paint on that, which is cool too because it still glows in the dark, so you'll have that going for you. But there you go, there you have it. I was very happy with the way this mask turned out. Boom. And that, my friends, was probably the fastest I've ever done a Willet Voorhees, if you will. Started off with something like this, boom, the exact same replica mask just bought a year before, and got that out of it. Huh? I think it's pretty sweet. I think I did a pretty good job. So yeah, there you have it. So you had a fun little tutorial in the beginning showing how to use baking soda and super glue to seal off. Just like, look at that. Boom, side by side. Took that. Let's do it this way. Boom, boom. Took that, made that. Pretty impressive. I think I'm very impressed by it. Got all of that disappeared. Can't even really tell. Through the magic of painting and weathering. You know, boom, look at the back. Boom, there it is. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching this. Have a very happy Halloween this year. It was fun too, because I meant to do this last year when I did the review for it. Never got around to it. So perfect time to do it now. Awesome. Just make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also, go check out my Twitch channel. I do this on Monday through Thursdays, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time, until about 10 o'clock. Sometimes a little bit before. But yeah, awesome. That's so cool. Thing is, this is like a child's mask. It won't fit me. So it's going to go on my Etsy account, or it's going to be available for sale. However you want. If you want to hit me up, I'll be selling this mask very shortly. All right, guys. As they always say,